Trying to give it some time. Sorry for my ugly mug. Kind of done catering to people. That's what I was thinking to myself. I'm gonna start going after things that I need and what I want instead of worried about what everybody else thinks. To in case they're gonna get upset. I'll start taking better care of myself again. See, I don't do that New Year's resolution shit because it don't make a difference when you start it. Time is now. The time is now. Future is not promised. Not promised tomorrow. And nothing has ever been more true. Because you're not promised tomorrow, dude. All that shit they tell to you. Hey, you do this, you do that, and you get this, and you get that. That's a lie, also. Because God could take it away from you. I don't know how people don't understand that. Like, they cry about death all the time. Like, you never had control. People are born with mental disabilities. People are born with missing limbs. People are born with terminal illnesses sometimes. So if a child could get leukemia, well, what makes you think your dream is more worthy to be fulfilled? Because I was always grateful for that stuff. When I saw those commercials, I was like, thankful I'm not ill, bro. Like that. Could always be worse. As much as I could complain and curse and expect the worst, I say it always could be worse. I'm praying for the best, even though I'm expecting the worst. I try to prepare for the best, so in case something happens, like what did I lose? A water container? Oh no, my fishing rod broke. Might be pissed about it, but when you stop to think about it, it could be worse. Could have broke your fucking leg instead of your fishing rod. Instead of walking away from the car wreck, you could have walked away lacerated to the point of bleeding out. I used to always say that to myself. Did I die a bunch of times? It just feels like I crossed over too many times. Without trying to. That was not my intention. I just survived. I've had weird things around me my whole life where it seems like that's meant for me. Oh, that was meant for me. Definitely. Thank God for it not being me. But I'm just as much. Like, they're not better or worse. Just as much equal to them. I think I'm better than a child with leukemia? I think that's what these people, they think they're better than a child with Down syndrome. That's why they'll kill it. You don't even think you're better than a dog, but you find yourself better than a baby. It's weird. Because you have to teach the baby something. It's annoying to have to care for. You're ruining my lifestyle. I think God ruined your lifestyle a long time ago. You had a plan and then God punched you in the mouth. See, I tried to go along with what God's plan is for me. I tried to see what I wanted in life and paid attention to things I was interested in. Not just sit there watching bullshit, complaining about it. Why do you think I don't watch TV down here, bro? You get inundated with that shit. You put the screen on, you turn into a habit of putting the screen on all day. Just like me with a recording. I'm not trying to act better or worse. I'm saying I am worse than you. Like, you think you don't need to be forgiven. But if I need to be forgiven and I'm worse than you, what's the difference? If you're better or worse, don't you still need forgiveness? Oh, that's that long suffering that they lack, the humility that they never had, pride and ego attached to everything they do. Constantly want to yell and bicker, hacking into your shit. They know what they're doing. They say what they're doing. They just make it look crazy for you to say it. Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah. They gaslight you. You know, they gaslit themselves into thinking they're always correct. You understand? That's why I say some people are just gonna gaslight themselves. I'm not gonna go to hell for you. You know that, right? I used to do that all the time. Send myself to hell for the benefit of somebody else. Maybe that's why Jesus respects me for who I am. He lets me call myself that. It's not like he gave me any horrible, horrible outcomes for wanting to call myself that. Could be, hey, maybe he could pay me back later on. Joke's on you. Even when you flipped it into a positive, it's still not your heart. Get rich in mind, it's not your heart. Unless you think with your heart. Because it's all about mind, body, spirit. If you can't tell the difference of a pen name and a given name or a surname, then I don't know what to tell you, bro. They've been doing this to me since I'm 12, dude. You know? Don't be hating. I used to laugh at it because I was knowing that they're trying to get on me. Like, you're trying to clown me out, bro, badly. You've seen how negatively it affected me, and you still just don't. Like, I appreciate it, but you don't understand what you're doing to it. Like, on a grand scale, on a grand scale. Think about all the other people that this happens to. Like, we remember. I remember you. I tried to tell you, it's not going to work out for you by acting that way. You're going to act this way forever, dude. As long as I know you, you're going to act this way. I think you need to go back. You need to step back from that fake ass boundary you think you have. Because I don't break your balls or your boundaries. I let you think that you control everything you do. Yeah, it's all under your control, bro. Don't worry. Let me leave it in your hands instead of God's hands, right? That's why you like to make fun when you say, "Oh, the magical spaghetti monster, the Sky Daddy," right? Because I could do that all day, all night. Same type of shit you want to play with, except I don't need a light to flicker. All I gotta say to piss that person off is that I like the N words. And then I'm not even allowed to say it either way, because in my mind it's wrong to say. To me, I'm not allowed to. Like, I don't allow myself to. You know what I mean? Especially if it's gonna offend you. Because I know what you think they think of you. That's why I understand. I was listening. Thing is, a lot of people don't want to listen to you. They don't want to listen to me. You think you're trying to be something you're not. You wish you were something that you're not. Even though you're not the thing you wish you were, and you have all these special treatment privileges because you're not the thing that you wish you were, you still wish you were that thing. But I don't believe any of what you just said. I don't believe any of that, what they say. Because that's what they say. Even though nobody's here saying it to me today. It's what they've said. It's what you do. That's what you do. You say things that you don't really mean, and then you regret it later on. But you can't say sorry. Oh, I'm sorry for doing that. all the time and then doing it again after I apologize for it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for acting like nothing happened. Oh, I'm sorry. There must have been a mix up. Like, you should have had the balls to do it while they're here. Because that's what I did. I had the balls to say it while I was there. That's why I'm not scared to say it anywhere else. It's like, bro, I'm not trying to change up your life. Have you worshiping the wrong thing? Changing up your politics. I'm looking for what's actually the real truth. Like, the thing I could be wrong about, for me to admit it's true, is like, oh yeah, I could not know. I don't know for sure if the Bible's actually true. It just comes true. That's the thing I'm trying to tell you, is it comes true. It comes true, bro. It comes through and it comes true. It's not really something that they should want to do. All those people. They shouldn't want to be evil on you. But they are. And then you gotta know they hated Jesus first. Alright? To me, if he was saying that in today's language, he'd be like, stop being a little victim. They hated me before they hated you. What are you crying about? But that's the way I read it, because that's the way I was raised. I'm always willing to enlighten myself with the opinion of somebody else. I don't act like they shouldn't have that opinion because they don't look like me. Or they don't have the same genitalia as me. Imagine if I said, no Bozak, no opinion, lady. You don't get to tell me what to do because I have a ball sack. Imagine if I said that to you. Oh wait, the Bible says that to you also. Maybe it's just corrupted by man to hold women back. It's not like God protects women more because they don't have a nutsack. It's just because he put the burden on you from the Garden of Eden. That's what y'all get offended by the most. Because I could see how Satan tricks you, and you just don't want to listen to me. You call it mansplaining. Okay, Satan's tricking you into thinking that's a good thing. When you know deep down in your soul, it's like, you're not going to have a lot of chances for somebody like me that will just forgive you for your past and love you. Like, yeah, sure, you'll find some simp that'll put up with your ass, but are you going to find a dude that actually loves the bad side to you also? Not puts up with it, not just putting up with it. Sees that side of it, accepts it, and tries to not have to have you act that way. Tries to put you in a better mind state. No, they don't even get this far. I'm not saying to be with me. I'm not saying I'm going to do that for you. I'm saying find somebody who will. It's not my fault if you want that from me, and I can't really give that to you. For whatever the reason could be. You could piss me off all week. You want me to just not speak and people please the shit out of you. Like, that's a narcissist. You want yes men around you, and I don't. You want everybody to agree with you, and I don't give a fuck if they do. I don't care if people agree with me or not. What they say is not going to break my faith. That's my faith. Just like what they're doing is not going to increase my anger, even if they're causing it. It's still my anger to deal with. They're not feeling the anger that I feel from them doing. If I'm tapping on the fucking arm of the chair and it's angering you, I'm not the one with the anger. But you're the one with the issue. See, when you're doing things that anger me, again, I can't even say it to you. You think I'm doing it on purpose just to piss you off, but everything does that. You get ticked off by every little thing. See, when I start to bring up all the little things that piss me off, like how you bring up every little thing that pisses you off, now you act like I'm just nitpicking. You act like I'm just criticizing. High maintenance. Like, no, that's why I stay away from you weemons. For the most part, a lot of you are a fucking distraction sent from Satan to destroy me. Why wouldn't I look for true love to begin with? And I was like never trying to just, oh, I'm so horny. I just want to get with you. Like, nah, I wanted to have a family with you. Even if we have to adopt one. Like, that's real love, son. You can't tell me I'm not one of one when I'm literally the only one here. I'm not acting like I'm the only one who sees it clear. I'm like, hey, look, all these people that want families, this is who I tried to be around because I also would like one. Oh yeah, that's the stock I'm raised from. Is like to try to have a family, bro. American. Like a fake version of reality. Where you want to have technicolored lollipop guild tell you what to do. So the witch could have a house land on her and you could wear ruby red slippers and wish to go home. When I'm sitting there going, I do what it do. When in Rome, do as the Romans. You know, I came here and went fishing for trout, bro. Even when I wanted to go back there, I was like, I couldn't let it go all the way. Because, yo, you wouldn't survive the way I survived. Feeling like somebody's out to get you. They're literally just zeking your hair. I gave you a big tip and then I realized you made a fucking mistake in the mirror. But then if I come back and ask for the money, because it's like, bro, I gave you too much money. Give it to me. I'm not even bitching about the haircut. I just do it myself now. Because I don't trust y'all. They'd be like, oh, you missed the spot. Yeah, I'm doing it myself, though, bro. I'm not wasting $80 a month on a fucking haircut. I'm not wasting $50 to go get a fucking haircut so I could give the dude a $20 tip for touching my head. Like, ooh, wow, here's this $20 extra bill to do the thing that you're paying. For you to do the thing you're paid to do, I gotta give you extra money, right? Like, what type of shit is that? That's what they don't like about this place. Our culture, when we try to bring it there. Because they got it set up in a certain... You know how you feel about them coming here? When you go over there and try to spread your bullshit with this... Why? What, you don't want to tip? They take it the wrong way, right? Because you're already getting paid to do what you're getting paid to do. Like, that is the right mentality to have. But I will accept tips. Because I'm very grateful. I look at a bottle of water while I'm throwing garbage all day as a tip. The lady left a can of soda. Am I going to turn it down if I'm dying for sugar? Bro, I needed calories. I started drinking soda again. It's a bad habit. So I drink calorie-free drinks with bubbles in it because my body's used to having that. It's a habit that's hard to break for me. Caffeine, nicotine, these are habits that are hard to break for me. For me, it's hard to break. THC, Mary Jane, right? It's a hard habit for me to break. I used to just sit there at night thinking everybody's so fake, and the only thing that cares about me is the words on this page that I'm writing. Because I'm reading the words that were given to me from... They act like you got the book from Titans. No, that's Titus, not Titans, bro. It's Deuteronomy, not neuter your mommy. I mean, spare her. It's you gotta spare her the detail sometimes, right? But the thing is, what if she never spared you the fucking detail? Man, you're lucky I don't hate females, bro. I'm not a misogynist. I didn't let all you feminists switch my beliefs on how to treat a woman. Like, oh yeah, she should be protected. But maybe, just maybe, if she wants to put her hands on you, she shouldn't feel like nobody will ever touch her. You're not doing her any service by not teaching her that, bro. She could just get away with whatever she wants to do. Hey, when she ends up in the penitentiary, who am I going to blame it on? Not you, I guess. Let me blame it on the devil. Let me blame it on Mother Mary. You act like I'm hating Mary because I'm not venerating her as if she's Christ. That's not Mary. The thing you're worshiping is not Mary, though. You know? The thing you're worshiping is not Joseph Smith. You know what I'm saying? The thing you're worshiping is not L. Ron Hubbard. Oh, wow, I just compared it. You make it seem like I want to start a new Waco, Texas. Like, nah, bro, I ask people to not go the way I go. because I don't want them around me all the time. I don't trust people. You don't know how I grew up thinking they're so evil because of what they do to me. Never realizing they hated Jesus first, still knowing it in the book, but not realizing that's what it's from. Because I was always praying to him for real. Is it just delusional for me to think that? Like, bro, I've been praying to Jesus every time you want to yell, every time you want to steal from me, every time you make me feel as if I'm better off to kill myself. Because I'm worthless here. But that's what it says in the Bible too. For me to feel that way, I don't like this life that much. You act like I'm ungrateful, but it's like, bro, you treat it like it's just something to flick away and put in the brush, something to sweep under the rug. When I'm not even sentimental as you anymore. Oh yeah, you realizing why all that stuff mattered to me back in the day. Like now I gotta watch you cry about property go away. Where's my property gonna go? That's how I was acting. I was a reflection of you. Where's my property gonna go? But they're my people. No, they were God's people first, and he put them here for you. You should appreciate the time you had with them. That's what you regret, right? And that's why you get sad when they die. It's like, bro, you were neglecting them. I wasn't. I was hanging out with a lot of people before they pass away, for some reason. It's not just a dumb demon, bro. I'm not the one with a demon, bro. This is not the time of Jesus right now. You understand what I'm saying? I've been decreasing for him as long as you know me. That's not my fault that they go be with their home. They'd rather be with their dead homies. That's the way they wanted to die. You can't undecide it. They already decided that. You can't take it back, bro. When somebody passes away, and then what if they feel like they almost passed away, and then they start taking it for granted, more and more each day. They came back very grateful and thankful, but then they start taking it for granted more and more each day, when I never did. I'm the one saying, why you gotta yell like this? Don't you know you're not promised tomorrow? What if something happens to these people and wouldn't you feel bad that you're yelling like this? I used to say this when I was a little kid, and this motherfucker would be screaming before we're going to a family party. I'd be like, bro, what if something happens to us on the road? Wouldn't you feel horrible that we passed away? And the last thing you were saying to us was, leave me the fuck alone. Don't worry about me. You know what I mean? I try not to be that way towards people. I want you to be happy, fulfilled. Less regrets, more gratefulness. You know, like... I guess that makes me a prick that needs to get trolled on the internet, called schizophrenic, delusional, paranoid, all this type of shit, bro. When I seen them doing it to me because of the scripture, they're like, don't trust the yeast from the Pharisee, from Pharaoh. And I was like, you know what? He's right. Hey, you know what? He's right. And now they're using Christ to corrupt you. Like, that's the saddest part about it. Like, yeah, it's through grace alone, but you should want to do better. Like, it should reflect. Like, you should want to do better. It ain't about just being a wreck, a mess. Sometimes this shit needs to be a mess, because whatever the reason could be. Like, bro, I was sick. I don't use it you don't hear me saying I had the ick. You don't hear me doing that, using it as an excuse. I went to work anyway, while they were trying to kill everybody here, okay? While you were scared to go outside, I was driving around looking for a fucking job. And now it's even harder to find a job. So what? I guess I'm just a conspiracy theorist. When you see all the people 10 years younger than me saying the same shit. But it's more of the AI taking it over. I'm just from the era where they told you to apply online. Now they don't even give you a call back. You're lucky. That's all ghost applicants, bro. It's all ghost applications. It's not even a job waiting for you. They just want your information. They're data mining you. That's what I've been saying the whole time, bro. Why do you think I don't wait in the line the same way as you? I'm not trying to put my information all the time. But I'm not hidden. It's not like I'm doing anything that's forbidden, really. Unless it's in the eyes of God, and I know I'm sinning sometimes, and I could do better. That's different. I'm trying to do better with shit. It's not always up for the public to consume it. It's like, bro, some shit is meant for just in the room. I know. I'm not giving away all the details. The things I'm giving away is how I feel about it. Like the things I'm revealing and letting go of. Imagine what I'm keeping to myself though. Is what I try to ask myself. Why don't they ask themselves this? If they're thinking I'm crazy for saying it out loud. Why don't you ask yourself what I'm keeping to myself? If I'm willing to not keep that a secret, what do you think I'm keeping to myself then? Things that are embarrassing for me to think about, even with just myself in the room, nobody else. Just God around me. Think about that for a second, though. You literally will put a fucking dog above me. That's not good, dude. That's not good for you to act like. You act like you giving me something means you're treating me with respect. Okay, you're giving me something, but that's not treating me with respect, right? You're just giving me something that you think I want or need. And I told you not to do that. I said I don't want it from you. You don't fucking listen to me. And then you get mad at everybody else at the things that you're doing, though. You're doing the same fucking thing. You're getting mad at her for doing that to you, but I think of, like, you're getting mad at each other for the way you act, but you both piss me off. It's like Republican versus Democrat, in my opinion. It's a bad marriage with people that shouldn't even be fucking parents. And the child gotta sit there watching y'all argue about it, even though you're gonna get your way. Both of them are gonna get their way, because they're the ones in control of everything. Like, what the fuck are you arguing about? Oh, wait, that's right. They don't want you to find out that you're just worshiping a bunch of demons that get themselves sick for no reason. Like, bro, if you got sick and somebody else gave it to you, that's one thing. But when you're knowing what you're doing could get you sick and you just keep going to do it anyway. Let's say you figure out you got sick and you can pass it off on somebody else. No matter what type of ick it is. You just go out there anyway. You don't take any precaution. Like, what is wrong with you, friend? You're an asshole. You don't care about anybody else. I know. That's why I was getting mad at y'all for wanting me to wear a mask. Because I feel just like you. Except I try to stay away from anybody that makes me think I'm a burden on you. I'm a burden on you. I know. You don't want to see my scars. But if you think I'm afraid to show my scars, what about the things you've done to my soul? That I show. I show what you did to my soul a lot of the times, bro. It's not being sensitive. It's like, oh, I'm showing vulnerability and still not letting you get to me because I have humility towards God. You know, I fear the Lord. That's like the beginning of all wisdom. And then I try to get rich in mind and then some on top of it. I try to gain knowledge and wisdom. You know, it also brings you respect because I could sit there and reflect, bro. I could go into my mind retrospectively and think, well, could have done that better. Could have done it differently. But then I still don't sit there and think about it endlessly. Like them, unless they're trying to make me think that way. It's like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to do? Because sometimes I think I got to get away from you, and they just take it personally. You would think they understand that you can't be around them. And they would let you be away from them. They would let you go. Doesn't make sense to me. Never has it ever made sense to me. It has never, ever, ever made sense to me. Like, you sit there crying endlessly that you gotta send me to school as a kid, but then you want me out of your fucking hair. Like, what? That doesn't make sense, dude. I'm working harder than you ever had to do. You don't applaud me for it. You don't say congratulations. That's something I wish I could do. You don't sit there doing that. You sit there trying to knock me down when I'm sitting there saying, hey, congratulations, I hope they make something of themselves one day. Not sitting there trying to help your mind decays into deranged degeneracy. You know? Even when you're attacking me on it, bro, it could be a fake random avatar on the internet. You think it's really hurting my feelings because I'm reacting to it? Like, come on, bro. I'm giving it the reaction it wants. I'm showing you how not to be in a lot of ways. Oh yeah, I'm the poster boy. You can learn from me, but I'm not the one trying to herd the sheep. Gotta do it, right? That's the way I gotta do it. They tried to start beef all the time because they thought I was doing some shit on purpose. I was like, nah, bro, that's not what I'm doing. How did this get ruined? Because this motherfucker is doing some shit to make it look like he's the one coming up with it. Like, nah, bro, I'm not coming up with shit. You know what I came up with? Get rich in mind. That's what I came up with, bro. And I incorporated it into other things. Like, oh yeah, it could be a conglomerated thing. You just don't want it to be that way. Because you don't want to hear what other people have to say when they sing their song. You want it to be all about you all day, and I don't have to have it be about me. I could be I'm a good supporting person. The thing is, it doesn't make me a fruitball or a simp if I'm like, well, she has more of a dream than me. And if I could help her get to where she needs to be, that's the thing for me to do in the moment. It's not hoping that she gets with me, whoever she could be. Because she could be a person too. I always recognize that girls are a superstar. They don't realize how great they are. And they dog themselves out every chance they get. And then they feel like shit when they do it. And then they dog every other girl out that they feel jealous of because they got a satanic spirit about them. Somebody convinced them it's okay to be that way because nobody told them otherwise. You know who? That's what I blame on the devil. Oh yeah, you letting the TV screen raise your little girls too. And then you blaming men forever. Why don't you go blame the TV producers? How many women are writers for the TV shows? Like, bro, can't wait till this shit implodes. Like, holy hell. The morality is not going to take you to hell, bro. That shit will. All your false idols are going to do is take you to hell. Because you take yourself there. Bro, it's not like anybody else cares, is what I'm trying to say. I'm worried about myself. I'm not asking you for help all the time. If I was asking you for help, it'd be for $1 to help me get something to eat. You know, because somebody else could see you and they think you're trying to scheme them. You know, when you're on the street like that, you're a target. That's why I was always there for them. I was like, bro, don't give her my punishment or my blessing. Give them a lesson that you want them to be something that maybe they don't realize it yet. I've been a friend of women, bro. I've protected you on the bus. I've talked to you when you had a problem with your crush. I wasn't always thinking you're out for lust on me, because I wasn't looking at a lustful eye at you. Not really. And if I had any fondness towards you, it was to be in love with you. I'd always think girls need love, bro. Like a lot of them lack love from their father. It's sad, bro. It's where it starts at. For them, for everybody. It starts with your father, bro. You can't just blame him forever. I don't blame my dad. How could I blame my dad for the way he acts now? Like if I acted that way towards a kid, could I just blame it on my dad? I never did. You know what I blamed getting angry on? Those fucking pills gave me side effects, bro. They made me want to kill. Not only did they make me want to get killed, they made me want to kill. That's why those pills are bad, bro. It's a side effect of those pills. Just keeping it real. The topic is don't take SSRIs. Because then you'll sit there with tears in your eyes, reminiscing the past that you can't even remember. Because you think it was better, but it's not. Like, it's this, the topic is, there's only right now. You know, there's no future and there's no past. There's only in the moment. But, you know, you could easily turn into a narcissist like that. Because I like to plan things out. I try to expect the worst, but pray for the best, is what the topic is. Don't trust the pharmacist, bro. They know what I'm saying. They know that they're a shill. I don't disrespect you at your job. I don't come to your job with picket signs because it's a private location, right? I don't sit there doing that shit. I say I rock with Satan. I say it right out loud with my fucking lips, with the breath in my lungs. Y'all worshiping Satan. You go into the medical facilities, you're worshiping satanic shit. The pills are pharmakia, bro. Go look in the scripture. You think I'm gonna turn back away from that opinion? Just like if I think it's a murder for an abortion. Like that's the one thing we can't agree on, and you don't even want to be my friend. And then you get upset if I call you a peon. And you're a little ankle biter, always trying to backbite with me. Acting like I'm a loser but want to get around me so badly. Like, no, what if I just keep saying no? No. No. You gonna still talk to me? Right? What if I just keep giving you no? I don't know. What if I just keep saying I don't know? It's not like I'm trying to string you along. I don't know what you want me to say. I don't have a fucking excuse. I don't have a reason why or an excuse. How about that one? I'm saying what I'm saying, bro. It's not about anyone or anything, really. I'm saying what I'm saying. You understand it? Because they are random shit on the internet, you know? My algorithm is weird, too. Especially on... I have a lot of subscriptions. There is no algorithm. It's all about what I'm clicking like on, what I'm watching. Because I'll get more information on shit I'm not following for some reason. It doesn't make sense to me. For me to want to keep up with something, I have to like it endlessly and not subscribe to it. Otherwise, it won't come up in my feed. I have to actually type it in. I have to remember it. I have to go through the subscriptions. Like, oh, I remember this one. Because I keep the push notifications on YouTube turned on. So I can have news. That's not just from... Like, bro, they are on YouTube also. That's the thing. It's syndicated media. They bought it out a long time ago. It's all these conglomerates. That's why I just say, maybe they're attacking me for that reason. Because I didn't stay inside during those 2 weeks, bro. I wasn't in the city. You know, I've been away from that place for a long time. You can't take my state of mind away from me, though, for living there for so long. Like, to go lock the door, to check on the sound, like, you know, to say, like, a little paranoid. It's a New York thing, I think. Everybody's out to get you there, right? Ain't nobody giving a fuck in the city. You're lucky you walk around like that, bro. With your titties out, blasting your headphones. You're lucky you could do that. How are you acting like men are so horrible when you walk around like that and nothing happens to you for the most part? The thing you're traumatized by happened one time, right? Does it happen to you every single day? No. What about the slow grind of narcissism where they want your brain to decay and gaslight you, and they do dumb shit to you every day, acting like they love you, saying that they love you, but they really just hate you. They don't let you go. They need to have control over you for something, and then they get mad if you call them Satan. Like, yeah, you sent from Satan, bro. That's your God. We're not worshiping the same thing. We never have. Right? God sent you to test me. God sent me to bless you. That's the thing. God sent you to me so I could get tested, and God sent me to you so you could get blessed. Now, ain't that some shit? Hello. The topic is to leave me alone, for the most part. I don't need like a standing ovation to do something for the good. Because I already know it doesn't matter if nobody sees me doing the right thing. They're actually waiting to catch you doing the wrong thing. That's how I know what song this is in this world. 100%, bro. Ask your girl. I always will be the one listening to them. That's what they like about me. See, I'm not acting like a feminine dude though. For the most, I'm in touch with my feminine side. Cause we all come from a woman, right? Like, holy shit, I don't understand what they never got about it. And then they get offended if I say, well, you're lucky you're a girl, bro. You could talk to anybody whatever way you want. Nobody's gonna slap you in the face for being disrespectful. Like your dad should have smacked your butt for not, so you don't be that way. That's the topic. Is girls should have been smacked on the butt when they were little kids instead of this princess treatment where they think they could treat men like shit. Like, oh yeah, we gotta get our dicks stepped on so you could eat a bunch of fucking croutons. Like, but for me to have a steak means it's ruining the environment. Like, fuck you, babe. Fuck you for that. This is the gynocentric, dumb Erica society you want, and you still fucking cry about it. You still fucking cry about it. And then you got dudes acting like bitches on top of it. Like, they're the ones crying about it the most. They got feminism for men fucking MGTOW instead of just doing what you want to do. Like, bro, you know what MGTOW means to me? Get rich in mind. I was doing that before there was an acronym for it. I think it's cheesy to identify with that. But I don't judge you for it if you do. I took the red pill a long time ago, dude. I was like, these broads are a fucking distraction on me. Even if I want love, it's like they're not gonna supply me with love. You gotta love yourself. The things they say to themselves is something you should take into account also. Because the reason they want to just forget what they did was wrong. For them to love themselves is to not have accountability. But for you to love yourself is to have more accountability. To blame yourself for more things that you couldn't even control. Oh yeah, it's toxic on yourself though. It is toxic. I won't disagree. It's toxic for you to do that. Just blame yourself for everything. 100%. Because then it's like you're trying to be a martyr. It's toxic, bro. But then you turn into a narcissist also. You see how it's like a mind virus? That's why I try to get rich in mind. And I'm an original, bro. Extra crispy. Oh, you thought because I was white they never stopped and frisked me? maybe they let me get away. I could see what you're trying to say. Like, maybe they let me get away with something more than they would. Like, the thing they let me slide with, they'd lock you up for. I get it. Believe me, I know what you're trying to say. But they still frisk me. They still want to make sure I'm not a threat. Maybe I'm just threatening in a different way. You ever think of that? Because I'm like a different species of the same breed. Or a different breed of the same species. You ever stop to think about it that way? Like, you have different breeds of dogs. Why wouldn't I look at humans in the same way? You treat humans like a dog, and you treat dogs like they're a human. Why wouldn't I think about it in that way? Is it racist for me to say because of my DNA? So if somebody blacker than me says this, they're not racist? But I am if I say it because I'm white. Alright. So when a woman talks shit about other women, does she hate women? Is she a misogynist? Is she just tricked by the patriarchy? Because she don't even like men neither. She just talks shit about other women. She ain't on my side or your side. That's Jezebel. Men can have a Jezebel spirit too. Like, that's the thing. They get all offended by it and think you're calling them a hoe. It's like, no, there's plenty of things that make you Jezebel, bro. You're trying to have control over some shit that you have no business trying to control. Jezebel. You resent God's workers, I'm not calling myself a light worker. I said I did the shadow work. I did the inner work. I had the dark night of the soul a bunch of times too. That's why you can't really troll me. It's not a successful thing to do. You're not going to get anywhere trying to troll me out in some type of way. You're better off trying to come through and hit me and rob from me. That will offend me more than anything you could say. Oh, you're coming to steal from me after I worked all day? You're a scumbag, bro. Hey, at least I follow my passion. You need the government to come be a bully on me. Fucking fragile little pansy. Soft-handed motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You're a soft-handed piece of shit. Lucky I just let you go. I'll let you go at the intersection. Here you go. You're in a rush. Go ahead of me. And you still all fucking upset. Hey, you go first makes you upset. So when I cut you off and say nothing else to you, you just gonna get upset at the back of my head? Or you gonna try to hit me? Fucking hippie. They're stupid, bro. They deserve exactly what they getting right now. Whatever, everybody gets what they deserve. So if they have money but they lack substance, and then they don't have integrity and all that shit, they're gonna get what they get. Because they're so broke, all they have is money. Oh yes, some people are so broke, all they have is money. You didn't know that? Come on, bro, you had to know that. Like, it's not that much, is what I'm trying to say. It's not even that much. I could throw this away, I could throw all this shit away. I just don't have the time. I don't have the energy. I don't have the capability all the time, bro. To sit here having to unpack it in my own mind like that. Why do you do that to me? Like, why does it feel like you're hacking into me? You know, it feels like you're trying to hack in, bro. It feels like you're trying to ruin something for me. Like, you don't want me to be happy. Happiness is not the goal, bro. You know what happiness is? Being content with the journey. Like, the destination is not the most important thing, bro. Did you enjoy the travel? Did you have time to appreciate? Did you look at nature and say, oh, that's great? Or did you just be a fucking hater all day? Look at what they're saying on the internet. Look at what they told me on the TV screen. Like, you sound dumb to me. I'm saying that you should be more grateful that people like me just don't say it to you all the time. But they told me on the TV. Like, yeah, oh, wow. You know, my mommy told me I was handsome, too, when I was 10. And then that's how I feel about the government, too. But they told me he was a bad guy. Well, did you see it with your own eyes? Oh, no, they just told you lies with a bunch of pictures and a bunch of magic spells with whispers. Like, yeah, that's why I say, I don't know nothing, bro. I have no idea. I can't be the judge of it. I'm saying maybe God commandeered your life because you do fucked up shit. I used to be the same way. I'm worse than you. I say it all the time. I'm worse than. Why do you think God gives me what he gives me? Why do you think that is, bro? I'm a grateful kid. I'm a grateful dude. I'm not grateful dead. I'm grateful dude. I always appreciated it, even when you're rude to me. There gotta be a reason for this. There has to be a reason for this, bro. For you to be rude to me in that way. Or I'm not allowed to say it. But you can, all day. Something could get broken. It's like, bro, they put it in the wrong way. I didn't break it. What do you want me to say? I was dying down here day after day. I couldn't, bro, you know how long it took me to recuperate? You saying blah, 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 you're gonna fucking die that way. I hope God lets your soul rest in peace. You know what I mean? Because I don't like telling you go to hell. Like, that's where you're already living, bro. I don't have to tell you go to hell if you already fucking live there, right? That's what the topic is. Telling demons that they belong behind you. Like, get behind me, bro. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. You telling me what to do. You don't know how to shut up and listen. Ever. You don't know how to pick up on information and social cues. When I could see it, I'm like, am I bothering you? Like, am I making something a problem for you? so I could go away too. Like, I'm not trying to bother you. I don't want to make anything an issue. I thank my upbringing for that, for knowing that. Having to pick up on every little fucking tune change, every little shift in the energy, you gotta pick up on with those types of people. Otherwise, you're gonna pay for it later on. You gotta walk on the eggshells for them. And then you think that about me. You're trying to act like I'm projecting. When it's like, bro, you've been disrespecting me the whole time. And I haven't said 2 words to you. You don't think I know what you're doing? Like, I have a relationship with God, bro. You don't think he lets me know what you're trying to do? It's not just a paranoid thought. I'm like, bro, the thing I was thinking about was true. You try and guilt trip me for having a true to life thought. Like, it came true because it was true the whole time. There's nothing new under the sun. It's always been that way for me. When I'm telling you, that's why I wasn't surprised. Like, you're getting all offended. I don't want to take a vaccine and wear a needle, wear a mask. It's like, I never liked their needles, bro. I never liked it. I always thought that way about it. You just never wanted to hear it. You know how many times people would argue with me about vaccines and call me a fucking lefty for it? I'm like, bro, you're alright with abortions and you try to take my Second Amendment rights away. You're not a right winger. You're calling me a lefty, but I'm more of a right winger than you. Like, you're a fucking idiot. You thought it was just about politics, and it's like left and right is meaningless. To me, that's standing on business. Like, oh yeah, guns and abortions, bro. If that makes me right wing, then so be it. That's what I've been saying since I'm like 15. Oh yeah, right to bear arms and no killing babies, please. If that makes me right wing, then I guess I'm what you say I am. Because you said I'm that thing. So it makes it true. Because you're always right and I'm wrong. And anybody who disagrees with you is morally fucked up. You know? Morally bankrupt because they disagree with me since I'm always correct. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right. Like, that's how they think, bro. They actually think that way. They let that mask slip. And then nobody else sees it that way. And then you look crazy trying to explain it. So I don't explain shit. I'm like, that person's an asshole. You have to go ask them how they're doing. I've been aware of the narcissist the whole time. You just didn't want to hear it. It's fine. It's fine. Like, no, it's not. It's not fine. It's abusive. I've been telling you the whole time, and now you're trying to act like I'm the abusive one, bro. I've been putting you on to narcissistic bullshit the whole time. What do you think I've been rapping about? I've been rapping about AI and narcissists as long as you fucking know me. I guess that makes me a conspiracy theorist. And then you upset if I'm like, blow me. How about that one? Fuck you, bro. Blow me. I'm not dropping warnings anymore. Because you just call me crazy. You just call me schizophrenic. You just call me a racist. You call me a sexist and a misogynist. And I hate gay people, is what you say. For me warning you. Like, bro, they're going to hide behind your rainbow, too. Like, they hide behind the Star of Remphan and the crucifix. They hide behind it. Not for a good reason, either. They don't have humility, letting God bear their sin. Because they're supposed to bear their own cross anyway. Oh, yeah, that's why I'm grim. I forgot. I always forgot what I was trying to say. A lot. A lot. You know, I forgot what I was trying to say. I forgot what the topic is, you know. A lot of the times. I lose, you know, I lose sight of the detail for the bigger picture. Like, you couldn't get the gist of what I was trying to say? Never. They never could. They always try to come back at me. Like, it's like I'm so awesome, but then it's like, you gotta come back me at every step I take. It's like, is it okay? Can I use my left foot now? How about my right foot? Am I allowed to tie my shoe the way that you didn't teach me? Or can I speak? Is it the right way to say this word? Oh wait, but I don't believe it to be that way. So that means it's not true. Like, yo, that's narcissistic. Like, you need to take a step back and respect everybody else's boundaries too. You can't just mirror project all day, acting like you reflect. Okay? Time to give me the fucking control, is how I feel. Because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You act like nobody said something to you. You act like people ain't saying it to you. Like, bro, I said it to you a million fucking times, and then the million one time I said it, you go, well, you never said that. I never said that. You go, I never said that to you. Like, bro, you just said that. What's wrong with you? It's like, I'm legitimately worried sometimes. Like, is it just an act? Or, like, do you want somebody to take care of you? Because you let the mask slip like there's nothing wrong with you, in my opinion. Or maybe you just have a personality disorder. That you need to be fucking medicated and you tell me to go get help. Like, you need to go to hell. How about that one? There's my pill for you to swallow. Go to fucking hell. That's how I feel about it sometimes, dog. They need to just go to hell. They need to leave us alone already. Like, you don't know how to leave people alone, do you? You gotta, like, knock on the door. You gotta, like, if nobody's answering, you gotta, like, knock on it a million times. Hey, are you there? Like, are you gonna sit there for 12 hours knocking on somebody's door and they never answered? Like, you'd be a fool to do that. In my opinion. You'd be a straight up fool to do that. Hello? Hello? Yeah, I know you're back. I could see your name. I'm back. Like, I get it. I could read it. I don't always look at the screen because of shit like that. Arf, arf. You're a fucking cornball ass bitch. I hope your husband slaps you at night because you didn't cook the spaghetti right. Nah, I mean. Oh yeah, if you go to live chat settings and then click on all like, you know, if you switch from all comments to top comments to try to read your comments, you're not gonna see them anymore. For a reason. Because you're the demon I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this shit, like, what are you talking about? Who are you referring to? People like you. It doesn't matter what your fucking name is. Like, Dwayne Johnson tried to tell you back in 2002 when he was The Rock. You smell what I'm cooking? It's just a coincidence that a bull is his fucking symbol. He dropped the people elbows on your ass. He looks at you with the eyebrow like, what? Jabroni? You know, that's how old I am. But it doesn't matter what your name is. Because before that, it was the nation of domination. And Farouk was like throwing you through the top rope. I mean, he throwing you over the top rope. Not to be a hater on people's culture. I just grew out of a lot of that stuff. I grow out of a lot of shit. And then you trying to say I'm immature when I'm like, block. You're stuck on the past. What? Because I'm thinking about how you're a murderer? You did it before. You'll do it again. You just don't want anybody to know about it. I know. You're stuck on the past. What? Because you're a cheater? You do it before. You did it again. You got the same energy and the same spirit, friend. It's not about you. The world don't revolve around you, right? It's not all about you. That's what they say. That's what they try to act like I'm doing. Like, it's all about me. I'm a spoiled brat. It's all about me. Woof, woof, bow, doggy. Like, until God comes to rub your nose in his shit because you took a crap on his floor, right? Ha ha. It's not my fault that you got chores and I don't. Like, I tried to warn you not to be a clone. And then you get trapped in the matrix. Because all you care about is external validations. Satan. Hey, Satan. Satan. Right? Say 10, friend. That's the game you used to play, right? Like, say less. Like, say 10. Count down from 10. 9. 8. Like, you know, say 10, bro. Are you with it if I'm with it? Because I don't really give a shit. Like, I'm down if you're down. Like, you take that in a lot of ways. Like, I'm down to love you or hate you. It's the same energy. Paying attention. Like, oh, you must love me so much. You're paying attention to me. Aw. Like, that's not real, bro. That's why you fall for toxic dudes. Because you act like them paying attention to you means they love you. Like, you're an idiot. That's what you got. I don't get toxic women all day. I know how to turn them away. I don't fall for lust. I don't get tempted by the same shit. I get tempted by it. I don't fall for the same temptation shit you fall for, though. Oh, wow, she said she loves me. She's liking every post. Oh, my God, she must really love me. Pfft, the fuck out of here. Leave some room for the Holy Ghost, lady. How about that one? You know how to be alone? Do you know how to be alone in a room with yourself? You just cry yourself to sleep without the pills to take. They want me on pills. Yeah, I got the same side effects. You don't see me crying about it at random. Oh my God, nobody loves me. Oh, it's like, bro, I felt like that when I was 10. Okay? I had to grow out of it. I was getting told all this shit too. You didn't see me acting like you. Calling me spoiled, but that's you. You project. You have everything given to you, and I had to work for it. Even though I came up in a decent area. My parents are trying to bring me up with a value of work for your shit. You think I resent them for it? Even if I don't like the way they act. I'm not trying to resent shit from the past. Like, I'm grateful for my parents. Could have been worse, bro. That's the topic. It could have been worse. Could have been worse, bro. You acting like it's so horrible here in America. Bro, you could be in a hearse. You could be in a hearse. Your pipes could be bursting. Then you'd be fucking cursing about some dumb shit. Now you'd be yelling. Because you gotta pay for something. That's the only time my parents really had my back, is if they had to pay for something. Anytime if it was on me, it's on me. It's like, fuck it, phooey on you, ha ha. But if it's definitely gonna come back to them, now they care. That's the thing I resent about them. That'll never change. Like, oh, now you care when it's coming in your lap. When the hot potato is getting passed back around to you, baby boomers. Like, oh, everybody's starting to see that you're the main reason for the consumer culture. You're the reason why Amazon is thriving and warehouses get built everywhere, because you need everything delivered to you. Like a fucking baby. Bro, they've been that way before they were old. This is what I'm trying to say. It's not like I'm attacking old people, bro. I was saying this shit when they were my age. When they were 40-something. I was saying this shit when I was in high school, son. You think I resent them? No, I just cut the class when I didn't want to hear that bullshit. Go ahead, fail me, you fucking prick. That's what I used to say. I don't let my dad talk to me this way. What makes you think I'm going to let you talk to me this way? That's what I used to say to them. You think I'm worried about the bully? I'm more worried about you. You're the one letting them fucking bully me. I should pull it out on you. Lucky I'm not that way, and I don't get to blame Marilyn Manson and Marshall Mathers and Deicide and Cannibal Corpse and Metallica and Slayer and abortion clinics and the Bible and Satan. I don't get to blame anybody if I go do something wrong. I don't get to blame it on SSRIs. I don't get to blame it on pharmacy. I don't get to blame it on anybody. I don't get to blame it on stalkers. I don't get to blame it on chemtrails. I don't get to blame it on propaganda. I don't get to blame it on a doggy. And I definitely don't get to blame God. So what do you think? Am I back, or is God going to have the last laugh? Because he sees what the wicked do. He knows their time is up. That's why the Lord laughs at the wicked. It's not because they're funny. I'm not laughing at you because you're funny. It's not really funny, but I find it hysterical. It's like, they think they get away with shit, bro. They really do think they get away with it. That's what I'm convinced of. They get to call you crazy for believing in something greater than yourself because they don't want to have any accountability. Isn't that the ironic part? It's like, I'm more accountable than you, but I'm the one believing in a big magical sky daddy. You fucking moron. You're the one believing in the culture, convincing you to go kill your fucking baby, dumbass. Right or wrong? Seems like the exact words to the song.